Dear audience, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Hope all of you are fine and doing well and are safe and sound with your families at home. I'm going to talk about today the importance of continuous professional development for teachers. Lately, what we have observed is that teachers seek opportunities for developing themselves, and in order to do so, they are taking several one-off workshops from different platforms, which is all right. I mean to say that any kind of workshop will bring learning to you people, and there's no denying the fact that it helps. However, we also need to understand that when teachers engage in one-off activities, they are not progressive in nature. And when they are not progressive in nature, then of course the kind of progression that teachers want when they enter into the teaching field and they want to move ladders ahead, then it does not really make sense. So we realize that teachers are the actual lead persons in any educational institutions. They wear the crown. They are the ones who lead the show. They are the face of any educational institution. So realizing this fact, LearnTech.pk came with an idea that we should develop a series of online programs which will equip teachers and will ensure that any new entrant in the field of teaching will find support and guidance available, and once they establish themselves as teachers, they will move forward and will take up other levels of teaching as well. So we are not talking about one single course, we are talking about series of courses, and we are talking about teachers climbing levels of ladders of success as such. We also feel that it is the teachers, they don't get an opportunity actually other than B.Ed and M.Ed, which is very hard to do today because aapko kaam bhi saath karna hai. You have to earn for your family, you have to fulfill domestic responsibilities. So it becomes really very tough for people who want to come in the teaching field to only take up their study. So keeping all that in mind and keeping the desire of teachers to see them as fresh entrants in the field of teaching and moving from being a fresh entrant to a master trainer's role or academic coordinators or assessment in charges, all those roles can be taken up. So we want to provide professional development to all these levels, and therefore we designed these programs for you. So the series of online courses that I was talking about is based on a framework. And this framework talks about that it is very essential for any teacher development course to be based upon the three basic domains, which includes knowledge, skills, and attitudes. And of course, we all know the importance of knowledge, which in other words is content. We all know that teaching is a pedagogy, so skills come into interplay. However, we realize the fact as we step into the class that attitude of people also is a very important aspect that needs to be brushed up while taking up professional teaching in the classrooms as such. So the course that we have designed for you people has three basic stages. The first stage is the basic stage or the foundation stage, and as the name intends, या जो आपको नाम से अंदाजा हो रहा है, this particular course has 10 modules, and the course has been so designed कि एक नया शख्स जो कि teaching profession को में दाखिल होना चाह रहा है, तो वहाँ उसको वो basics पता चले pedagogy की, ताकि वो अपने आप को एक skilled teacher की तरह से अपने classrooms में पाए. When I started the teaching career, I remember the first year was a roller coaster ride. I was always struggling. I was running about here and there to find support from one another. So taking into account my experience and experiences of so many other people and the academic team at LearnTech.pk, we have designed this particular program, which is a course and a fully online course, जिसमें आपको facilitation by the teachers, by the mentors मिलेगी. As such, आपके पास ऑनलाइन फैसिलिटेटर्स होंगे, लेकिन आपके पास 10 मॉड्यूल्स होंगे जिनको आपको अटेम्प्ट करना होगा विद इन सर्टेन टाइम पीरियड. The second stage is called as the Proficient Stage or the Progressive Stage. ये stage उन लोगों के लिए है जो कि teaching कुछ अरसे से करते रहे हैं, लेकिन वो कॉम्प्लेक्स टीचिंग इश्यूज में अब महारत हासिल करना चाह रहे हैं. दे वांट टू एक्सेल. फॉर एग्जांपल एरियाज लाइक डिफरेंशिएटेड लर्निंग, हायर ऑर्डर थिंकिंग, इनोवेटिव पेडागोजीज. तो ये वो एरियाज हैं जब आप बेसिक्स सीख लेते हैं तो एज अ टीचर आप चाहते हैं कि फिर आप इन एरियाज में भी कमांड हासिल करें. सो द सेकेंड स्टेज is primarily based on again 10 modules, and these 10 modules are slightly progressive in nature as compared to the foundation or the basic course. And the last stage is called as the specialization stage, जिसमें 5 areas हैं, और 5 areas में से आपको कोई एक एरिया ऐसा चूज करना होगा जिसमें आप कमांड हासिल करना चाहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल करिकुलम एंड असेसमेंट इज एन एरिया एंड यू वांट टू हैव एन इन डेप्थ आइडिया एंड यू वांट टू स्पेशलाइज इन करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट, या आप करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट में सीखना चाह रहे हैं कि अपने स्कूल में आप करिकुलम एंड असेसमेंट को किस तरह एक साथ लेके जाना चाहते हैं. तो ये वो स्पेशलाइजेशन कोर्स है जो आपको इस तरीके से फ्रॉम बेसिक to from a basic course to a proficient course and then to a specialization हम आपको लेके जाएंगे. So like I just said that there are 3 stages of the series of courses that we have designed for teachers. And as I've already said that the target audience is new entrants, novice teachers, or slightly teachers who have spent 2-3 years in their teaching and they want to brush up their knowledge as such, and then at a later stage people who want to specialize. So that will be our target audience, and of course we will give you an insight into what these 10 modules and the titles are and how much time is to be spent once you register with us for an online orientation, which is free of cost, and I hope you will do so. You will also now ask me what is so different about this course, and well, honestly speaking, lot is different about this course, and I'm not saying this because I am one of the people who have sat through to design this particular course, but I am saying so on the basis of few very important and salient features. And the first and the foremost salient feature is that the course is an international endorsed course through Learning Resource Network UK, and therefore it makes our material very authentic and validated. The second difference or the second unique point is that it is not a one-off activity. ये कोई 1 घंटे का या 2 घंटे का workshop नहीं है. It is going to be there with you people. When you will enter into the course, you will realize that this course is going to take you from one stage to another stage. And another very important feature of the program is, though it has been designed in such a way, and we would ideally want every participant to take the entire 10 modules together so that it can be a complete course, but because her teacher की एक unique contextual need है, so we will also be opening up each module separately. So if you are a teacher and you are a new teacher, but you still think that you are well equipped with, let's say, classroom management, but you want to understand how assessment can be shaped in today's classroom, so you can take up that particular module separately as well. So other than that, we will be developing a network of teachers. You will be interacting with one another as course participants through discussion forums, and we will be developing an online learning community as such. So that will make it very interactive, जो आपको usually face to face में नजर आता है लेकिन online learning में बहुत कम नजर आ रहा होता है, तो आपको वो opportunity भी मिलेगी. इसके साथ साथ one of the things is that it will help each participant, क्योंकि ये complete online program है. It is a self-paced program, which means that you can comfortably sit at home or at your workplace at your own time when you feel that you can do it. आप इस course materials से खुद गुजर सकते हैं. That does not mean that we will leave you alone. In case when you will have all the course material, once you register, आपको course material मिलेगा, which will be in form of videos, lectures, which will have articles. You will be engaged in activities. आपको कुछ assignments भी करनी होंगी. तो जब आपको ये सारा material मिलेगा, what makes it unique is that you can book a facilitator as well, which means कि अगर as a course participant मुझे कुछ material समझ नहीं आया, तो I can book a time of a course facilitator, and then I can have one-to-one interaction with that course facilitator, which is hardly a feature in any online learning platform. So these are some unique features of this program, which I think are very powerful in their own way. Of course, I'm not going to say that you will get a certificate in all courses, whether it is a workshop participation certificates आपको मिलते ही हैं, लेकिन इसके अलावा यहाँ पे participation certificate से ज़्यादा ज़रूरी जो मैं समझती हूँ, वो आपका वो certificate होता है जिसको आप earn करते हैं, वाकई earn करते हैं, which is based on your assignments, which is based on your participation, on your discussion in the forums as such. So you will get a certificate of that kind as well. So I hope by now आप लोगों को इस प्रोग्राम की यूनिक फीचर्स एंड के बारे में काफ़ी हद तक पता चल गया होगा. One thing that I would like to talk about, which I forgot, but I must mention, is that due to this COVID-19 situation and realizing the fact that many of the teachers don't understand online teaching and learning, तो हमने एक special area इसमें built in किया है, which will equip you all with online teaching and learning. उसके लिए आपको कुछ अलग से नहीं करना पड़ेगा. So that is also one of the features of this program. This program की prerequisites are very simple. You need to have an internet access. You need to have email ID and a WhatsApp number, and have basic reading and writing in English language as such. So all in all, my dear teachers, this is a very exclusive opportunity for all of you to be engaged in your own professional development. And why the need for professional development? The need for professional development is because we need to increase our market value, we need to learn from one another, we need to enhance our employability chances. The cost of the course is very nominal and discounts are also available. On the bar below, you will be observing numbers appearing. Do contact us and reach out to us. When you reach out to us and talk to us, it gives us a chance to understand, identify your needs and develop programs in accordance. This is Sanina Saad, Director Education, LearnTech.pk. Thank you for listening, and Allah Hafiz.